Thank God.
Ciao all, Thomas here. We have finished the commentary for Winx Club Season 3, and now we are gathered here for The Secret of the Lost Kingdom. Originally, I wasn't going to do this. I was just going to jump right into Season 7 and start torturing myself. However, I figured this form of torment would be more appropriate considering that Lost Kingdom does kind of wrap up the story of Season 3 and really the first 3 seasons. It's the end of this era of Winx, if you will. You know, about Bloom's parents and stuff. I'm a bit nervous revisiting this movie because I have never really liked Secret of the Lost Kingdom. Generally speaking, it seems to be the fan favorite of the 3 movies. You know, like Lost Kingdom, Magical Adventure, Mystery of the Abyss. And I can see why. I think objectively it has the best story. It's the most mature of the bunch. I don't know. There's something about it that feels off. It's not even like the early 3D animation. I don't think that's really the problem with the movie. If anything, I actually kind of like the way that Lost Kingdom looks. It's the writing and direction that feel off. They don't feel like Winx to me. It feels very uncanny and overly melodramatic. It just kind of feels like everyone is a caricature of their usual selves. And maybe that is not helped by the fact that both English dubs of this movie suck. 4Kids didn't get the chance to do the movie, so we are left with the Dubbing Brothers version and also the Nick version. And I don't like either of these. I was going to go with the Nick one because it's the more tolerable one. However, y'all, again, enjoy it when I suffer. So I guess we're doing the Dubbing Brothers version. I hate all of you. All right, let's not prolong the suffering. Let's just fucking do this. I guess we'll give a brief summary for those who may not be aware of what the story is for all 12 of you watching. Basically, the Winx Club are these fairies who save the magical dimension from evil on the regular. They are now about to graduate from Elfia College, which is the fairy school. They're guardian fairies, but Bloom, the main red-headed girly, she lost her kingdom when she was born and then was sent to Earth to hide her magic. And now she's trying to discover what befell her kingdom and find a way to bring it back along with her biological parents, because she's decided her adoptive parents don't matter. Well, I mean, not really. Like, she loves her adoptive parents. It's just, in this movie in particular, especially because of the way the dub phrases things, it's not a great look for Bloom at all. Like, just full on starts calling Mike and Vanessa by their first names instead of mom and dad. Interesting. All right, let's fucking do this. Okay, I will say using the little fairy for the rainbow logo is very cute. I do like that, yeah. I think this was Rainbow's first, like, 3D movie. So in that, this was a huge undertaking.
Once upon a time, there was a normal Earth girl who discovered she was a fairy.
Hello, Mr. Narrator. I think in the Nick dub, it's James Garrett who, like, did the voice of Roku, so it's like Winx but Avatar.
In our lives, we all face great challenges.
She has not been able to write the ending until now.
Ooh, okay. I kind of like the intrigue built up on this. Catching you up to speed. Oh, hello, Great Dragon. How are you? I'm not gonna lie, the dragon kind of looks really good in 3D like this, especially that intro. It was kind of scary. And title sequence. Hello, Elisa. You're the One is still fire. Still such a good song. Ooh, and using Daphne's mask for the title is so cool. I do like all the abstract art going on with all the waves and the flowers and stuff. Oh, and the silhouettes of the Winx. The Kiko Waddle. Okay, I love Kiko, but that Kiko Waddle was cursed. That was so cursed. This does look very pretty, I will say. But I'm also kind of like, can we get to the movie? Because, like, it's just a bunch of silhouettes and artwork. Like, this is cute and all, but, like, it's going on a little bit long.
Wrap it up, girl. I'm double parked.
We all are, praise Jesus.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
We made it.
Ooh, and we're immediately starting on a foreboding wasteland. Not how you'd expect to start a Winx movie, especially not like a movie about 6 teenage fairies saving the day. But I do kind of love the intrigue of this intro. You're like, who are these girls? What are they doing here? But if you know who the girls are, you're like, oh, what mission are they on now?
This has got to be Hawkins Castle.
Oh my god, the visual of Hawkins Castle, the giant like fortress in the rocks is actually really cool. I love how this looks. A mechanical bird. Oh, I love this. I love the look of this. This set design slaps. This is immediately giving like dark fantasy adventure, which is appropriate for the movie. I would say this is probably the darkest tone Winx has ever had. I love them pulling themselves up on the on the elevator as if they don't have wings, because they're like, we have to save our transformation for a more iconic moment. I bet Stella told them to take the elevator and everyone was shocked.
No one's here to welcome us.
That was so aggressively Stella coded. And immediately greeted by murder death robots.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? Anybody home? Anybody home? Anybody home?
Pretty bad odds.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance.
Exciting way to kick off the movie. Dark intrigue followed by transformation sequence and fight. Oh, hell yes.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
I will say the song is really good. I think Elisa did a great job with a full-length Enchantrix song. It's not the one from the show, though. Nothing will compare to that. The Enchantrix sequences also, they work. They're fine. I just don't think they're as iconic as the ones from the show, probably because they're trying to figure out how to pull off all these things in 3D. And they're also trying not to make it go on for too long. I will say, I think they did a generally good job translating Enchantrix into 3D. I think they look really good. I like the way that the fabric looks and moves. I like the wings. I kind of like how it fades when it gets closer to their bodies. And it does make sense to start a Winx movie off with them transforming, because it's the most iconic thing. And also introduces you to them, their name, and their power. I'm also not sure why Elisa pronounces Enchantrix this way. Like, Enchanty. Like, girl, why? Her songs are great. It's just, I've never understood that. I will say, at least Aisha finally got a full transformation sequence. It only took an entire movie, but she got one, at least. The fire heart becoming the pendant for Bloom. Yes, excellent. Starting with the Winx kicking ass. I appreciate that. I just really like this vibe of dark, ominous fortress in the middle of a desert wasteland filled with mechanical robots of death. I just think that's a neat way to start the movie.
Magnetic star! Off they go to the great recycling bin in the sky.
Spell names that are slightly different from their usual names, which is just enough to piss me off, even though no one cares. Aisha, being an icon as usual, handling a bunch of robots and then splitting them in half with a morphic staff.
And you know what? What was that?
I don't get why the English dubs cut certain scenes or shots, though. Like that bit there, Aisha twirls her staff, but for some reason the dubs cut that out, and I've never understood why.
That's Queen Skinny Legend Versace boots the house down.
I'm like, is she not allowed to look cool? And Flora on crowd control with the vines. Good for her. God, Aisha's just really showing off. And the writer said, "Thou shalt not show off, thou shalt suffer." Musa's only thing in this whole fight is a kick and a failed shield. That's great.
Musa, look out! This is a problem.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, they cut Bloom being worried about Aisha, so I guess Bloom just doesn't care about her. But also, like, Aisha doesn't have any, like, visible injury on her. Is it because, like, they didn't want to scare the kids? Or, like, they just didn't know how to put that on the model?
It hurts, but I can hold them.
Flora just fucking dying as her plants get cut. Oh my god. That's so dystopian. This poor girl. Don't think I didn't notice that Aisha and Flora are the ones to suffer the most in this. Tekna is like, "I have surveyed the battlefield. I am useful. Remember that I am useful." And Bloom blowing everything up. We are true to the spirit of the show. Bloom said arsenics. Bloom said magic Winx arsenics. Dialogue here is a little cheesy, though. Maybe it's because of the Dubbing Brothers cast, but it's just like they don't sound like themselves. Even the Nick dub, I don't like the way that they talk. It just feels so rehearsed. I really wish 4Kids got a crack at this movie. I think that would have been great. Yeah, this cast is full of like great actresses like Cindy Robinson and Stephanie Sheh. But for the longest time, I didn't know just because they all sound the same in this movie. Nobody sounds right. They all just sound like vaguely the same. I didn't even realize Mela Lee was Aisha because it's so different from her usual voice. I'm like, girl, use your natural voice. It's so gorgeous. Hagen making an appearance from the shadows, cracking the earth apart with a sword to Bloom's throat. Icon.
What's going on?
Take another step, and it will be your last.
Honestly, me at Bloom in the later seasons. Meanwhile, Farragon is just like, oh, my girl's getting into fucking trouble again. Even when they're about to graduate, they're still giving me headaches. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'd say they make my hair go gray, but my hair has been gray. Farragonda has so many exes. Hagen, Saladin, Griffin. I'm sure there are others.
My dear Hagen, it's been ages.
Centuries at least.
Centuries? That done. What? Okay, timeline issues again, because like, Bloom is 18, which means Domino would have had to fall 18 years ago, which is also when the Company of Light disbanded. And yet they're like centuries have passed. What? Make sense. Oh, and we're using 4Kids terminology in the movie for some... Okay, whatever. I mean, Sparks is a pretty name. I think that's cute. I'm just like, wow, these dubs are all over the place.
And now she's come back here to find her natural parents.
I think they're doing a good job of like catching the audience up to speed on what's happening and what the story is, though. It's like you can tell that's what they're doing, but I don't know. To me, it feels more organic. I really appreciate all the detail in the Enchantix outfits and the shading on them. They look gorgeous. Although the eyes look a little dead in some shots.
Don't fucking look at me like that. That's a weird looking fucking cat.
Alfea. Alfea looks really, really good. I think they've done a really good job translating a lot of the environments into 3D.
Today, some of our students will graduate and forever leave Alfea.
Having seen the later seasons, that line has only gotten funnier. Farragonda's like, they won't leave my fucking school. They won't go away. Farragonda looks kind of weird in 3D, I must say. There's something about her face and the hair that's just not working. She looks kind of like an alien. I mean, I guess they're all aliens because it's the magic dimension. You know what I mean. Bloom, I think, looks really good, though. I love the way the fabric moves in 3D. It looks very soft and cozy. And Bloom's hair, I like that it's dark at the root and then gets lighter towards the tips. It's giving fire, and I really like that.
As its creator, you can sense the sword's presence, wherever it is. And if I can find that sword, I'll find my father.
Going to find the man who made Ortel's sword to learn more about that, that's actually a really smart move on the Winx's part. Good detective work, ladies. Very good. I am wondering where the hell Hagen was during the Valtor crisis, but, you know, maybe no one told him. Maybe he doesn't really get signal in his fortress of doom and solitude. Solidoom. No, that's stupid. Forget I said that.
United against the diabolical ancestral witches.
Ooh, we're finally facing these bitches. It's such a good build-up to this story that we've been hinting at for the past 3 seasons. It's such a good culmination and conclusion to this saga.
It was the 3 ancestral witches' final battle against King Moritel and Queen Marion. They had vanished along with the witches into a great vortex of dark power, and there was nothing that I could do.
Okay, so Valtor was a lying liar and a sore loser, which we already knew, but like, wow, okay. He never got over getting his ass beat, did he? Ortel's most bitter ex. Can I just say I love the lighting in this? Even the daylight scenes have like a certain edge to them with all the shadows everywhere. I don't know, I just really like it. And a lot of the shots also in this movie seem to be around sunrise or sunset. The movie just feels a lot gloomier and darker than you'd expect, which I think is really nice.
I know what you believe in your heart, but face reality.
Poor Bloom, just being told like, your birth parents are probably dead. Your whole reason for doing this and fighting the good fight is stupid. Oh, the casual fits. Oh dear. Okay, Tekna and Musa look really good. Flora looks okay. Stella, her face ain't right, and neither is Aisha's. I kind of like Aisha's hair. Stella's is a yikes. Ew. Oh, Riven. Yeah, I think because 3D animation has usually gone for realistic or semi-realistic automatically, they didn't know what to do with a lot of the more cartoony shapes for the characters, like Riven's hair. Riven's hair is a yikes. I I also don't know why Healy's hair is lighter. That's a choice. I see Griselda looks completely different for some reason. Okay, sure, why not?
It is time for our proud graduates to take up their mantles as guardian fairies.
And only these 5 are graduating because the rest of this class is full of losers who will be trapped here as cameos and background losers for years, including Myrta. Hello, Myrta. Apparently you suck. Meanwhile, Bloom is on the rooftop being all dramatic, like watching as her friends graduate without her. I do love dramatic Bloom. I do. I very much do. I do kind of like that this movie's leaning into her being a late bloomer. Ha. But you know, she feels left behind by her friends. She doesn't really know what to do with her life while they're all clearly moving on. I think that's a very relatable thing, especially for kids who would be the same age as Bloom right now.
All the colors of the world are gone.
Okay, Bloom, when did you become a poet? Oh, I guess the art skills had to go somewhere. I love that she's just like, oh, hello, cute little kitty. I'm adopting you now. Kiko's like, you will not replace me. Why are we laughing at Rip? What was the point of that? What the hell was that? I do kind of like this moment of them stepping into their full power. It feels like their powers are about to start evolving. Like they haven't fully tapped what Enchantix is fully capable of yet. And I do like the visual of them like floating in the air, surrounded by their elements. I think that's really neat. Flora's like, I gossip with the trees and we talk about you and we say things. The trees see into your window. They know what sins you've done. Webtastic was a fucking crime, okay? Disgusting tech.
I can hear all the music in the world, even the secret song in each person's heart, and I can sing it.
I love how I took this one line from Yusa and ran 5,000 miles with it because they do nothing with her powers. Happy to see the moon gets represented. At least they haven't forgotten about the moon yet. And I like that Aisha mentions water. She's not really a water girly, but I like the mention here. Also, I have to say the Morphix with the fuchsia purple color swirling around her looked so good.
As of today, your worlds will have brand new guardian fairies. You.
This movie is so depressing knowing where the future is going. They're like, the Winx are becoming adults. They're entering the next era of their lives. And it's like, no, they ain't. Okay, cute hoverboard entrance there, Sky. And I like that you're trying to comfort her, but the line is so cringe.
Please, don't cry, even though you are still beautiful with those tears in your eyes.
Something's coming up.
Okay, yeah, this is the core of why I always felt like no one acts like themselves. This is what I really mean. Bloom and Sky are talking like they're in a goddamn soap opera. They don't talk like that.
My prince has come to save me.
Maybe you'll meet a handsome young doctor, get married, and share a soda pop. I don't talk like a movie star from the 1940s.
I will say, dressing out in our season 3 ball gowns, I love them, but, well, one, they don't look as good in 3D. They don't look terrible, but they don't look nearly as fabulous as 2D. But also, for this isn't a gala. This is like a school party that apparently no one else went to. Okay, sure, why not?
I thought I came here for a great party, not to just stand around here being laughed at.
Riven is just so... I don't understand what they're doing with him. They're just kind of rehashing his story from the first season, but worse, and I don't get why. Why is this here? He's so moody for, like, no reason. It's just making me like, what is the point of the specialist now? Like, are they graduating? Did they... like, what do they do now? This is also reminding me of, like, they cut a scene between Riven and Hagen. I don't remember what they exactly talk about, especially because it's only in Italian. But, like, I don't understand why that got cut, because I would assume that would foreshadow what is going on with Riven. I don't get the decision. I don't.
School's over. Our lives are just beginning. Or is that what's scaring you? Yeah,
Bloom's whole story of not knowing what to do with herself is really relatable, I think. It's probably the thing I like the most about the movie right now. I don't know. I'm a sucker for that kind of story. It feels very on brand. And I think if this were dubbed by 4Kids and it were Lisa Jacqueline talking about this stuff, I'd be crying like a bitch. Cindy Robinson is doing her all, but she is not Bloom. It's just not working, girl.
But I'm just a princess without a kingdom.
I'm just a girl in the world. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but like my friend, hi friend, she sings it like all the time when things go wrong, and now I've started doing it. Neither of us know where it came from. So like, did we just make this up or did it come from somewhere? YouTube comment section, help. You know, when you're done insulting me.
The Bloom I knew would never ever give up like that. Help! A sad little witch is taking place of the girl I love!
Sad little witch? Ooh, not the anti-witch prejudice. Speaking of which, what are the witches up to? Are they graduating? What are they doing across the lake? I know Eugenio doesn't care because he fucking hates witches, but you know. I do appreciate Sky comforting Bloom, but it's gonna lead to the dumbest part of the movie that Ooh. It's such a small sliver of the movie in hindsight, but I think Sky is kind of the core reason why I don't really like going back to Lost Kingdom. With the ending and also this subplot, he poisons the movie. He does. All the story issues, all the tone problems, they all go back to him.
Hey, just 5 minutes, all right?
How's 10 seconds?
Oh, hello, Discount Diaspro, who we all assume was Diaspro for years, even though you don't have blonde hair, but your crown kind of makes it look blonde from the front.
Look, I'll explain everything to you as soon as I can, I promise.
Okay, so like TLDR, it's not worth keeping a secret. Basically, Sky is becoming king of Heraklion. We don't learn this until the very last scene of the movie. And apparently he wasn't allowed to tell anyone at the risk of being executed. So like his kingdom would execute the next king for saying that he's the next king? It makes literally no sense. It's literally only here so that Bloom is alone for an extended period of time and she's lonely and sad. Which, yeah, that seems to be their go-to. They do that a lot where if they need to remove a pillar of support for Bloom, they just go with Sky. And this one feels so weak. It usually works, but here it does not. Because it's so stupid and it has nothing to do with anything. Poor Bloom. Also, the moon looked gorgeous there. You Made Me a Woman is such a good song. Oh, Jesus. The Lost Kingdom soundtrack is so underrated. Ah, thank you, Elisa, for your work. And Maurizio, I believed, also worked on the songs. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for your service. You made bangers. I feel like the songs really help communicate the fact that the story is going in a more mature direction. And I appreciate that they're tackling like real issues that people actually deal with instead of just going like positivity, happiness, colors, we're the Winx.
Hey, why are you guys looking at me like that?
Okay, but the Winx all getting ready to beat the shit out of Bloom with pillows. Funniest shit ever. Now that's Winx Club behavior. I love that. God, I wish this was dubbed by 4Kids. It would be a masterpiece. Maybe they could even save the stupid Sky thing. Oh yeah, even the Sky thing. Like, you only become a king, like, the next monarch when the previous monarch dies. But, you know, Arendor is still kicking. So, what gives? Is Kiko very grouchy in this movie? Big mood. This makes me so sad. They're all, like, so excited to step into adulthood, and the franchise is just gonna say no. This is so depressing. Ugh. Winx could have gone in such an interesting direction after this movie, and it's so sad knowing what comes after.
We're always going to be best friends. Best friends forever.
Otherwise, Rainbow will murder our entire families because our friendship is what sustains their company. Can we just talk about how good the lighting is in this? It's so good. It really helps to sell the atmosphere. The movie feels so dark and kind of broody, not in an overly suffocating way. You know, I think the melodrama that I remember really came from the Sky stuff, because Bloom's story right here of like going home and not knowing what to do with herself, really relatable. Oh, Mike's 3D model. Okay, I don't think it's terrible, but like his hair is like a dirty blonde, but the lighting is making it look brown. It's interesting. Only a girl. Another banger song, so good. This song is literally, I'm just a girl in the world. Not her literally writing Sky in fog on the window. I can't. I mean, it's a great visual and also iconic, but it's so funny. Not Kiko using magic in front of the NMBs. Kiko, you troll. Shout out to that one time in season 2 where Kiko had wings. Never forget. I will say, little snowball fight with Kiko is so cute. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, poor Bloom. She just really doesn't know what to do with herself. She has no world to like protect because Earth is non-magical, so she can't really do anything here. And she can't really settle for an actual Earth career because it's not what she wanted.
It's true, this world's too small for her now. This is not her life anymore.
I just realized Vanessa is also voiced by Stephanie Sheh. I find it interesting that Bloom's mom has the same actress as like the most motherly friend, Flora. I realize that's just because, you know, repeating actors is a lot easier casting wise, but it doesn't have any deeper meaning. I just think it's I think it's a cute thing. Ooh, that transition into the dream was smooth as fuck. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, all her friends disappearing. Okay, that breath was terrifying. What the hell? Is this a horror movie? Okay, Bloom, don't think I didn't notice that Aisha is not here. Do you not consider Aisha your bestie, Bloom? You deserve the bad things that are coming your way, like losing your wings. Okay, but Enchantix Bloom without her wings looks like so vulnerable. I love it. You know what it gives? It gives like Sailor Moon when she's transformed, but she doesn't have her gloves or her boots. It just makes them seem a lot more powerless and vulnerable. Oh my god, Daphne looks so good. I love the way her outfit is flowing and just the colors on her. Oh, she looks so good. And the Ancestral Witches actually look really freaky. Ugh.
Daphne?
Because true love knows no distance.
I love that little blurring effect as Bloom moves through the dream. This movie looks so much better than I remembered. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I love this though. Oh, she got her wings back because Daphne gave her hope.
Daphne?
Ooh, the way that the little thickets were illustrated and then transitioned into real ones and the bloom. That looked so good. What the hell? This looks so good. The tone of this movie is really mature and restrained, and I'm loving it. Daphne's hair kind of looks like feathers almost, but I feel like that really adds to the elegance of her design. I love the way that the wings like flutter in 3D. And I love the way the little crystals dangling off like bounce around. It looks so good.
High on the mountain of the rock.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson?
What can I say except you're welcome?
Must Bloom discover how far she'll go? Well, if Rainbow is the Disney of Italy, I guess that makes Bloom an Italian Disney princess.
Through my eyes, you'll see sparks as I remember it.
Her removing the mask is such a big deal. I love that. It's so pretty. Oh, the homeworld as she remember. I love that. That's such a good detail. I will say Daphne just mentioning this now is like, she thought it had been destroyed and I'm like, you just discovered it wasn't now? You could have just said you waited until Bloom was ready for the mission.
This is not goodbye.
And we'll be a family again. Someday.
Oh, I love that. That was so sweet. I love Daphne. They're doing a really good job with Bloom's story so far. I'm really feeling for her. I'm rooting for her. The only drawback is the sky shit in the voice. Oh, is that her little fairy dust pendant? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, the room looks weird. The room looked unshaded. It's fine.
Don't tell me that you forgot.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's her birthday. Oh, this is so cute. I actually really love this for her. The fact they all made an effort to come back and see her. Tell me they got pizza. I demand that they got pizza. Also, I appreciate the use of all the magic. I love this song. This is one of my favorite Winx songs. Oh, hi, Sky. Where the fuck have you been?
But there wasn't a day or night that I didn't think of you and...
Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Yeah, no explanation, though, of where you've been. Of course not. You are on the shit list, my friend. The way you made her sad for months at a time. Ugh. Okay, I am curious. Where the hell is Naboo? Did Naboo not feel like showing up to this party? Or is it because, like, they didn't know how important he was while they were making the movie because he showed up so late in season 3? I'm not bitter. Why would I be bitter?
Always believe in yourself.
Okay, her calling out to the sword, though, is really cool. I really like that. Okay, but Mike being allergic to purr is really cute and actually used for something later. Oh, hi, Obsidian. You are freaky as shit. I honestly feel like Obsidian is like the freakiest place in the Winx Club universe. Nothing comes close. Look at this. The Ancestral Witches have caves in the shape of their faces. Oh, that's disgusting.
We must destroy that cursed sword. Only that will truly obliterate the power of sparks from the magical dimension.
I will say, I cannot tell who's speaking because it's kind of out of sync with the shadows. Not that it matters. The Ancestral Witches are like a collective. They're all the same character. Oh god, not Mandragora.
My mistresses, Mandragora is at your service.
No one likes you.
Such a waste of a villain. She could have been so cool, but she's just so... Seriously, who even is she? I don't remember where I learned this from, but apparently she was a keeper of the Obsidian Circle, like a guardian, and got corrupted. But like, why though? I don't know, like the concept for her as a villain is cool. It's just execution-wise, she's so forgettable and annoying. Her voice doesn't help either in either dub. Although I am kind of wondering, with the Ancestral Witches, how do they not know about Bloom? Like, they were able to, like, talk to her in season 3, and they talked through Valtor, so they must have known about Bloom. Why are they shocked that someone from Domino is still alive? Oh yay, color-coded mission outfits! They look like a group of M&Ms. Oh yeah, this is Aisha's first time to Domino. Okay, but Bloom wearing Daphne's mask to see how Domino used to look is... Oh, I love that. I really love that.
It's beautiful.
There is a technical term for the way she's acting. Crazy.
Tekna, if you could not be rude in this moment. Normally I would allow it, but this Bloom is cute, so shut up. Oh, you're the one reprise. That's fun.
Are you actually trying to pass me, Sky? How come you always insist on humiliating yourself?
Oh yay, Riven and Sky drama again. Okay, admittedly it is kind of cute here because it's more like playful teasing. It's just knowing what they're doing Riven in this movie, it's ruining it for me. Not Tekna saying knock it off.
Bloom, the stories say your father, King Oratel, protected the library by building it on a predator bird called Rock.
If I remember correctly, the Mountain of the Rock is from Middle Eastern folklore. I'm thinking Turkish. I might be wrong, but I remember it was from that region of the world. Interesting they would choose that, because I'm not sure what Domino is based on origin-wise. I remember there was a piece of cool fan art I saw of Bloom, and they mentioned that they were pulling a lot of the rewrite lore they were doing from Turkish mythology, like fire stuff. And I was like, wait, that's so cool. If I can find it, I'll plug it. If future me remembers, future me, I'll cut you. Oh, the Rockbird is having a nap. Rockbird is me. Rockbird is a mood.
Too small to even make a decent snack.
Ah, a bird!
You were saying?
Very funny that we had the specialists climb this thing ahead of time as little scouts because we know they're fully expendable. I will say though, with the specialist voices in this movie, I cannot tell who's who because they all sound the same. Okay, that was kind of funny, but weird that the bird taking off and flying wasn't animated and it was off screen. Did they just not want to animate it flying off of the mountain? Oh, of course, Timmy's going to be the one to die. Oh, Jesus. Well, bye, Timmy. Oh, never mind. The vine is sentient. Or was that Flora? That might have been Flora, actually. F in the chat for his glasses, though.
Now we just need to figure out what all these buttons are supposed to do.
Tekna, you're a techno fairy. Surely you know how this works. Especially because you've manned, like, Red Fountain aircrafts before. Why do we need the airship? I thought Enchantrix wings were supposed to be super fast. I will say, it's funny when they say The Rock, because I keep imagining Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has kidnapped the specialists. Oh my god, Musa, all you need to do is start singing You're Welcome, and we'll be fine. Do not even try Can I Get a Chihu, or I will cut you.
Fury up and drop!
Come on.
Ooh, Bloom using her fire magic to speed us up. That's cool. Can I also just say the fire effect on Bloom's eyes looked so good? The maiden fire effect in Ruby could never. Could never. Oh no, Tekna has perished. It was all part of Rainbow's plan. Ooh, Tekna using her magic to more efficiently pilot the ship. See, now that's a useful way to use your techno magic.
Who's worried? I'm just hanging out here.
Riven, you're not funny. You've never been funny. Stop it. Stop it immediately. I hope he falls, and I hope the vine doesn't catch him. Flora's just like, oops, sorry, Musa.
Cloudbreaker!
Interesting that Stella's always been associated with weather magic. Like in season 1, during that test in the simulator, she had to make it rain. She made it rain again in season 3, and now she's parting clouds. I don't know. I guess maybe that works with sun and moon stuff, like the sky and the heavens. I'm going to assume it's character development. You go, Stella.
Power of harmony!
And Musa using the lullaby? You go, girl. Oh, hi, Mandragora. Oh, I forgot. She has bug powers, so she gets a disgusting bug army. Ew. I will say the plasticky look of the bugs really works for how gross they are. They're fucking hideous. Someone call an exterminator, please. Ooh, I love the texturing on the book. Yeah, interesting how they're all in there, but none of them notice the army of giant bugs outside.
I can't read it. I don't know what it says.
Bloom's like, unfortunately, Mike and Vanessa never taught me to read. But luckily, royals don't have to read. That's why we have servants. Hi, Bartleby. How are you doing? Also known as Avatar Roku in the Nick dub. Oratel and Miriam, the original Bicons.
It's simply incredifabulous.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Stella would never say such a word. How dare you? Oh God, the Riven shit.
It's actually hard to even imagine how terrible things would soon become.
Oh my God, baby Daphne's so cute. I love her hair with the little ringlets. Not Stella asking for baby pictures. Okay, the book is just showing us shit we already know about. So can we keep it rolling? Can we get to the good shit? Like the new shit?
Book of Fate's a dead end.
The Book of Fate can't say it because that part of Fate hasn't happened yet. You have to write the ending of your own story, my dear. Metaphors. Metaphorics, if you will.
Oh my God! Oh jeez! Oh my God!
Not them trying to cheat on the answers of their fates. Okay, how come Riven didn't mention that he was hearing something? And how did no one notice he was leaving the room? Do we just not care about Riven? I mean, I don't blame us, but you know. Is he dual wielding? I don't care enough about Riven to remember if he dual wielded in the show. Oh, I hate it. Because it's like, it feels like a lazy rehash of like, you know, evil Riven from season 1 where Darcy was manipulating him with her magic. And now Mandragora is doing the same thing, but more boringly. Why did we even need that? Like, for real though. It's not even an arc of like Riven overcoming anything. It's just boring brainwashing.
A king without a crown will save another king of a lost kingdom.
A king without a crown. I hate it. We'll get into it later, but it's like, ugh. It should be Bloom doing all the work, not a freaking king without a crown. Jesus. Are we a magical girl show or are we not?
Well, sort of, kind of.
You'll have to be the one to define the end of this entire story.
As I told you, girl, fate lies in your hands. Oh, not Riven stumbling back in to ruin the moment. Riven's like, the moment is about me, actually.
Riven!
I love that Bloom doesn't give a shit about Riven and is just focusing on the book. And honestly, I really can't blame her because it's Riven. Wow, she literally is the only one not looking at Riven.
I bet he'll be out before. Riven, you're okay. Oh, I did it. I cured Riven.
Go Stella. If only that killed him. Oh God, the writing. The Riven stuff is so stupid. I hate it so much.
I am most certainly not your friend, you pathetic little. Now that they are all weak and confused.
Mandragora's dialogue sounds like the writers. Well, the writers of later seasons, to specify. Now that they're all weak and confused, we can get their money.
It's a vast dimension of ultimate fear and pain.
New Jersey?
You need to leave.
Look, I'm a New Yorker. It is my legal and ethical obligation to make fun of New Jersey and upstate.
If I can see New Jersey, that means it can see me.
I'm sorry, I heard Black Circle and my thought went to 4 wizards. No reason at all. Interesting that all of our hell prisons start with an O though. Obsidian, Omega, Oblivion. Was Obsidian just for the ancestral witches? Or like how does the hierarchy work? Oh, hi Mandragora. It's time for our obligatory attack on Althea scene. Okay, I will say the shadow portal made out of a swarm of bugs is cool. The monsters are fucking disgusting, but I guess that's the point. I do at least appreciate that they are color-coded. I see the vision. The vision is fucking disgusting, but I see it. Oh, not the bugs picking girls up. Jesus.
Althea's filled with freshman fairies.
Which means there'll be no help to us.
What? Isn't Althea always filled with freshman fairies, but also older fairies? What do you mean? You were freshman fairies when you went up against the army of decay. You were fine. Oh, hi, Murda. I'm glad you're here to pretend that you matter. Sad that your voice is terrible.
Shame on you, little youngster, using dark magic to repel a monster.
What? But that doesn't make any... Why? Okay, whatever. Why would he lecture Murda for helping, regardless of what magic she used? And why would she use dark magic when she's a fairy with power of emotion? Like, make it make sense. Really glad to see that the fairies aren't bothering to transform and help defend their school at all. That's great. We'll say Palladium summoning all the swords. Cool as fuck. Oh, yay, Healy is pretending to be useful too. Riven, don't think I didn't notice you not helping to attack the monster. You're not subtle. You never were. Not them blowing up the tower. That's just unnecessary. Ugh, okay. Actually, maybe if I saw that giant bug thing crawling towards me, I'd give up on life too. Oh, hi, Clarice.
Huh? What? Huh?
Shameless. Even though we would all do the same. Hagen is still here? Has he just been here for like months? Has he not left? Okay, whatever.
Who is Mandragora?
Run! This is not a good time for explanations.
If I remember correctly, Farragonda never explains it. So that's fun. Is it me, or do the towers of Ophia always get it the worst when the school gets attacked?
Giant nightmare! My firewall's not working!
For real? Just a firewall shield and then we get knocked on our asses, that's it? None of you are gonna bust out your attacks? No one? Stella, you could like drown her in an ocean of light if you wanted to, I'm just saying. Griselda will always talk to you like that. I can't believe they needed her to save them. Though I will say Griselda stepping in to protect them is kind of heartwarming. And thus sad when she gets knocked out.
Inside me churns the fury of the three great ancestral witches!
And she immediately gets knocked on her ass. Go Farragonda! Seriously, why are the profs doing all the work?
You'll be damned!
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Oh, not her saying damned in a Winx Club movie. Oh dear. What will we tell the church?
Swarm and attack!
Are you talking about them?
I love Aisha just capturing the whole fucking army in Morphix. What a queen. At least someone's being useful. It would be Aisha. Yes, everyone get your obligatory convergence spell off.
No, the school. It's completely destroyed.
Oh, don't worry. Alfea gets wrecked every season. It's obligatory. I feel like Alfea's seen worse. I loved that none of them tried to catch her themselves. They just let Hagen do it. Okay.
I try to find my parents, and instead I awaken some ancient evil that we all thought was buried forever.
I mean, Bloom, shouldn't you be used to this, though? The tricks, Darkar, Valtor, this is nothing new. Like, get over yourself, girl. Not the book teasing her about Sky. Well, that's just rude. Oh god, no, I forgot about this. No.
Pixies! Have you been here all along? Of course!
Not the fucking Pixies. Okay, look, generally I love the Pixies in seasons 2 and 3. I'm sorry, Locket?
Oh, Locket.
Not Lockette, just Locket. How dare you ruin the excellent pun of her name. Okay, the Pixies look horrifying. They don't... Ooh, the small heads with the giant eyes, they look like aliens and it's terrifying. Still not as horrifying as the Selkies in season 5 though. Like nowhere near that bad, I'm just saying.
Oh, Chatter.
Chatter? Did you just call her Chatter? Did this dub do any work in verifying character names? Ooh, that's unfortunate. The fact that we needed Pixies to help fix the school is embarrassing. And this school should be shut down immediately. I'm just saying. Consequences for actions? Nay, nay. Okay, this is cute or whatever, but like, I really don't care.
Bloom, I need to talk to you.
To me?
Who else would she talk to? You're the only one the plot cares about.
Did I lie? Did I lie? To those who truly love you, you'll never be a burden.
I mean, it's a lovely message. I don't know. I really liked Bloom in the first chunk of the movie, but now she's kind of getting on my nerves.
So the power of sparks is not contained in an object.
It's a person. It's just a fairy.
Y'all met her last season. Are y'all senile?
Well, yes.
Is Obsidian just like a nursing home for evil? Is this where all like the retired villains go? Well, I guess they gotta go somewhere. Is it Shady Pines?
If I know my Dorothy, there's only one thing that makes her this happy. You're going back to Shady Pines?
Love that there's no mention of Griffin or Saladin because we're not even pretending they matter. At least that's consistent. I was really digging the movie and now I'm just kind of dunking the shit out of it and I feel bad. Yeah, the prophecy from the Book of Fate, I guess I can give it a pass because it's relatively unimportant, but we didn't need a prophecy, I'm just saying. Is Tecna meditating? Tecna has never struck me as the meditative type. Why are the Winx chilling in their dorm? They're graduated. Are there not new fairies who've moved into that dorm? What is this, season 5? What's happening? I assume that like season 5, the new freshmen are locked in the closet.
I've already asked Whizgiz to send you back to Gardenia to stay with Mike and Vanessa.
Aw, thank you, Whizgiz. I'm sorry, Kiko, but I don't want you getting murdered. Although it would be funny if Kiko were the one to, like, save Domino and not the king without a crown. Why am I being so shady about it, as if y'all haven't seen this movie before? I guess maybe it's more fun. I don't know.
And if they're working their evil magic, then as guardian fairies, it would be irresponsible for us not to help you.
I mean, that is true. If they're still capable of fucking with the magic dimension, even from evil Shady Pines, we should probably do something about it. Although I'm like, was the Obsidian Gate created to send them there? Like, was Obsidian created as the prison? Or did the witches create it themselves? Did it already exist? I'm so confused. I am lost.
How far can they go on just their courage alone?
They're all the same age we were.
They are? I'm not even going to go into the timeline issues. I've talked about it. They will never make sense. It's best to let them go. Oh yeah, this moment.
But the Black Gate was sealed a long time ago. We're going to need Locket and the Tree of Portals back at the Pixies Village.
It's cute and all, but it feels weird to have this right before like the final act of the movie where it's the darkest. It's just so tonally weird. Of course, the Tree of Portals has a... Oh, sure, why not? Okay. I don't know why this needs to be a plot point, but sure, whatever.
That there's something romantic going on between you and that mean girl in the uniform?
What? No way, Bloom. Don't even joke about something like that.
Oh my god, stop. Bloom, you didn't bring this up like since Sky got back, but you're bringing it up now. Make it make sense.
But it'd only take a second.
Girls.
Oh yeah, our, obligatory heteronormative joke. I hate it here. Oh well, at least we get Fly. Fly is still one of the best Winx songs, and this is a very relaxing sequence, seeing them fly through the sky to this. Flora's like, we need this to be more cinematic, and you know what makes it more cinematic? Flying through petals. I see you, Queen. Oh, hello, Pixie Village. Oh, I will say, I like the architecture of the houses, that they all look like little mushrooms. I think they actually adapted them into 3D pretty well. Better than the Pixies themselves, which is a real tragedy. Imagine your house looking better than you. Wow, I say that as if any of us will ever own a home in this economy.
It's here, but I'm not a guardian fairy. I don't have the power to miniaturize.
Don't you worry, Bloom. We'll handle it.
I guess this is nice as a little reminder of Bloom's incomplete enchantix. Maybe that's why this is here? Sure, why not? I like Sassy Lockette. I like to think that she picked that up from Bloom. Oh, hi, Jolly. I forgot that you existed. Hi, Glim. I also forgot that you existed.
Every door has its own key.
Wow, we've seen some amazing things, but nothing like this.
I feel like we've seen more impressive things than just a rainbow dimension filled with keys. I don't know, it's... Suddenly, a lot of this movie is reminding me of the later seasons of Winx Club, and I don't enjoy it. Oh no, I can't believe Jolly fucking died in the Winx Club movie. That's how you know it's the darkest movie. They killed Jolly. Okay. I guess we need a bunch of comedic antics of her running away from explosions and death. Jesus Lord, what are these sound effects? Imagine they kill everyone in the tree. That's how they all die. They're all unbothered as everyone is fucking dying.
You're enjoying this, aren't you, you sick?
Okay, that's funny. That was funny. Why does Flora look so bothered? Why? Flora and Muse are carrying themselves like they're really bothered and annoyed and impatient, and I'm like, what? Aw, Bloom and Lockette are really cute.
Welcome to Obsidian, the perfect vacation spot for people you hate.
Okay, that was really funny, Aisha. 10 out of 10. Oh, Obsidian is weird looking. All the pointy rocks of death. Ugh. I do like the reference to Obsidian rock. I believe Obsidian is like an igneous rock. It's like literally just black crystal. It's really cool. Although here it's more of a purpley blue color. I assume because if it were pure black, it would be kind of hard to make anything out. Still a very intimidating environment with all the stormy skies, the lightning, and all the pointy, jagged rocks of death. My idea is to run far away. Does that count? Oh, look! The doors of hell.
That was only the beginning.
Riven, please stop being ominous. You're very bad at it. This is quickly just becoming me bullying Riven for 90 minutes. Is that really any different from usual?
Ew! Totally gross!
Actually, it's really not so bad. It kind of tickles.
Ew, ew. Oh, that's nasty. It looks like tar, but that's living? It has like little pointy tentacles. Ew!
Oh, her again? Oh, brother.
Okay, Mandragora's shoes are wild. They're like heels, but like needles. It looks like her shoes are made out of mosquito probes. Ugh. I do not want to know how many diseases Mandragora can give you.
Nice kick, Sky. But you're too late. No!
God, I hate this. Was that really necessary to have Riven do it? Couldn't Mandragora have just done that herself?
Well, no.
Why did Riven have to do it? Oh, dear.
Musa! Oh, she passed away? Oh. All right.
Okay, the Musa thing, I hate it because that means she gets excluded from the rest of the finale with the other Winx. But also, you can't even see any injury on her. Like, what did he do? Did he, like, slash her or something? Ew, not gelatin prisons. That's disgusting.
It's like sugary, jiggly snot. Why did you do it, my love?
My lunch.
Ew.
Musa saying my love? Well, what the fuck? I mean, I guess it does start us on a very dark and scary note of being betrayed and Musa being in mortal danger. Oh, and all the Winx being isolated in hell. You know, maybe it's a good thing Musa got to sit this out. She doesn't have to go to Nightmare Land. I know I'd be grateful. I don't want to go there. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Not Aisha being strangled by her own Morphix and Flora being strangled by trees. At least it's not Evil Dead. Ooh, it could be so much worse. Techna's head about to explode, Stella fading from existence. This feels so rushed, though. I feel like this could have been a lot better if we got more time for the characters to actually, like, be tormented, I guess? Like, what exactly is this supposed to... is it supposed to be their fears or something? Because, like, it feels so hollow. It feels like very surface level stuff that's trying to be dark and edgy, but it's not really working. Oh, a vision of the past. Okay. Oh, I see Miriam also rocked blue. Weird, because usually she's in green, but good for her. Oh, not the Ancestor Witches being all stretchy and weird. Although I will say, it kind of makes them more freaky. Wait, oh, I forgot. Miriam put herself in the sword, right? I forgot about that part. Though I don't know why you would. I guess maybe she just wants to be with her hubby for life. But I'm like, girl, you could live on. You know, your daughter could use you. I'm just saying.
But now we're here, which means we've conquered our fears.
We have? I mean, we have. We have? Yeah, this feels so rushed. Oh, I will say, Oratel being encased in stone, reaching for the sword desperately as the sword burns blue. Excellent visual. I love that.
Don't you recognize him? It's your father in stone and bones.
Ugh. And the ghosts of the Ancestor Witches being like maroon. It really helps them pop out in this environment of mostly like dark blues and cold colors.
Your kingdom isn't lost, Bloom, just eternally petrified.
Oh, lovely. It's all their screaming faces, perpetually contorted in pain and terror. That's lovely. I definitely would rather be dead. This entire kingdom is going to be so traumatized. Not the strangling Techna. What the fuck? That was so twisted. Poor Techna. Oh, and we're all getting our asses kicked. At least Flora's kind of putting up a fight. Okay, I get Obsidian drains our powers or whatever, but this is so annoying.
Disgusting!
Ooh, and the witches possessing not only the petrified bodies, but the Winx themselves. Freaky.
Look out, Techna!
Okay, now let that shit just mutilate her white ass and leave.
Get out of me! Period!
Props on Stella saying that my body is not yours. If any Winx could resist it, it would be her and Aisha.
What's happening to you all?
They're falling prey to the darkness, and you seem immune to it.
Of course Bloom's immune. Of course she fucking is. I mean, yeah, she's the main character or whatever, but like, ugh.
Now, before meeting your new friends, we'll just kill off your old ones.
Yeah, the finale is it's so rushed and it's just so weird. I like all the ideas here, but if we had more time to flesh all of this out, I think I would dig it a lot more. I like the weird vocal effect where one of the witches speaks with multiple tones at once. I don't know, I kind of dig it.
Only you can raise the flame and destroy the sword.
So the sword keeps them trapped? Okay, so what happens if we break the sword? Does that free everyone? Or I'm kind of confused on how Anything works.
It might be fun for Mandragora to finish the job by killing your adoptive parents as well.
Oh my god!
The threat of Mandragora killing Mike and Vanessa is also so dark and fucked up. I kind of live for it, I will say. I don't know. I kind of like the desperation of this finale, but again, if it had a little more time to breathe, it would eat. I'm just realizing now her wings look like a beetle shell. Ugh. Okay, but real talk, how would you not notice the creepy lady behind the couch? How would you not notice that?
I've never seen Mike hold the cat without sneezing his head off. If that really was him, then his allergies would act up.
Bloom calling it, though, from Mike lacking an allergy is so real, though. See, that's cute. That's clever. I really like that.
And seriously, Mandragora is a joke.
Period!
No, for real, though. Mandragora is so lame. I mean, she did beat the specialists. She did do that. But she's also, they're all lame. They're all equally lame. Poor Musa. She got robbed. And now it's just Riven crying out the poison as he remembers moments with me. Whatever. I can't believe Riven got more of an arc than frickin' Musa. Whatever. Sure, whatever. I get this is meant to start turning the tides and making us feel more hopeful. Whatever.
What happened to you, my love?
Please stop saying Musa doesn't talk like that. I don't know if that's a dub thing or if it's in the Italian version too.
Have you finally figured out what you're fighting for, Riven?
I've always known it. For you.
Boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomatoes. Just break up, please.
You're not equipped for a relationship. Y'all, just break up.
Wait, what about Musa? Is Musa not gonna go help? Is she just gonna stay out here and be on bug control? Whatever.
What's happening?
Even your powers are doomed to vanish in this place.
Oh, for real? Damn it, Bloom, you were doing such a good job burning them.
Loser. Only a truly pure-hearted king could hold the sword.
Then perhaps I should take care of it.
Boo, tomato. No. For fuck's sake. Yeah, guess who the king without a crown is? I hate it so much. Why couldn't Bloom just pull the sword? She's the heir to the throne, and she's the main character. She's the wielder of the dragon flame. Why does Sky get to do this? I hate it. I hate it so much. Just give me Bloom wielding her dad's sword. It would be so cool. And I think even Miriam wielded a sword.
Thank God.
Oh no, Sky died? Oh no, what a tragedy. Oh no. Thank God. If only this stuck. Now I'm realizing Sky does the fake out death in 2 of the 3 movies. I forget if he did it in Magical Adventure. I don't think he did. But wow, what a drama queen. Oh, hi, Daphne. Daphne's here to remind you that your man was not shit and you are that girl and you don't need him.
Daphne, they say you only die once, but in your case, we'll be happy to make an exception.
Ooh, okay. The witches ate with that one line, I will say.
Now, let's do it, Daphne!
Together.
But now Daphne is here to get revenge and also help her baby sis. It's so cute. I love Bloom and Enchantix having the mask and all the sashes and effects of Daphne's gown. It looks so good on her. Oh, and of course Mandragora is strangling Bloom. What is it with strangling in this movie? Jesus Christ.
Let me give you a hand.
Disgusting.
I will say Mandragora also teleporting in bug form is cool. Gross, but cool. And now you know she's evil because she's purple. Well, it's kind of maroonish.
This is supposed to be my show. Can we?
Oh, not Sky being useful. Stabbing all of them with the sword. Okay. I mean, I guess Bloom did get to burn them all to death, but I wish she got to do that on her own. Oh my God, not they blew up Obsidian, as a whole. Jesus Christ. I guess it was just holding the ancestral witches and no one else. Unless we've just murdered everyone who was imprisoned there and or sent them out to all the corners of the magic dimension. Okay, in this white space with all the floating rocks is a cool visual, I must admit.
I'm the new king of Heraklion. I tried to tell you many times, but I just couldn't find the right moment to do it.
Sure, Jan.
Okay, why is saying that you're a king now hard to say? Why would that be a hard thing to admit? Okay, but that squirrel is so cute. Oh my God, he's so cute. Aw, Domino is back. Yay. Still bitter Bloom didn't get to do this for her own fucking kingdom, but whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's not, but Hi, Oratel. How are you? Oh God, imagine being like turned to stone for 18 years and finally getting to fucking stretch your legs. That's gonna be me when I'm done recording. I'm gonna be like, finally, I can stretch. Male fairies! Well, there's one, but he has wings, so I'm counting it. They do exist, but only as background bitches. Oh yeah, Miriam did put herself in the sword. Weird no one mentioned that, but okay. They're cute or whatever, but like, they're really just here for Bloom to like feel good about freeing her parents. Thank God they got personalities in Magical Adventure.
Mother, father, you
Not Daphne taking the moment for herself. Oh yeah, they didn't know she was dead. I guess that's gonna be a fun explanation. Oh, that's cute. I guess they did name her Bloom after all. Okay, it wasn't a Mike and Vanessa name. You know, I never thought about that actually. Good for Bloom though. Yay, Lost Kingdom gowns. I do like that it's their Enchantix hair with the gowns. They're cute. Not on the level of the season 3 gowns, but I dig these. Especially like Tekna's suit, like the blazer she's wearing over the dress. So good. And Bloom in these dark shades of blue is everything. This is cute and all, but it's like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it emotionally. I think it's just because we don't really know anything about Oratel and Miriam as people. We didn't get to learn anything about them leading up to this moment, so they're just kind of rewards rather than people. At least we invited Mike and Vanessa. I'm still so bitter that Bloom is calling them by their first names, though. That's fucking gross.
Mike, Vanessa.
Hey, look at you. You're a real princess now.
That is the definition of trash.
How dare you? Those are your mom and dad, bitch. You better be doing the father-daughter dance with Oratel and Mike. I'm just saying.
Never. No.
Okay, but the way Bloom's hair is moving looks so good. Wow, that father-daughter dance did not last very long. Wow. I'm not going to lie, Sky's outfit is very tacky. I don't know. I just don't like that shade of blue on him.
Brave would have been breaking Heraklian laws, telling you that I was to become king.
How does that... What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you be in trouble with your own kingdom for saying that you're king? Make it make sense, Lord. Make it make sense.
The Lord has abandoned us.
I suppose I should start calling you Your Majesty from now on.
Oh, you won't have to. We're gonna retcon this over and over so that we don't have to actually acknowledge it in our stories. Sky, you are like the worst leader. I'm just saying. And the proposal that we will also retcon. I don't know why we whispered it, though. Interesting choice.
There's a new company of light, the Winx.
I do like that we're bookending it with Bartleby in the literal Book of Fate. Not Naboo being here. Why is Naboo here, but he wasn't in the rest of the fucking movie? Excuse me? You had a Naboo model and you did nothing with it? Disgusting. Oh yeah, I guess this means her Enchantix is also complete now. Oh, those illustrations are really cute. That ending feels so rushed, though. It really feels like that should have been another, like, 10, 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, and this cliffhanger leading us into magical adventure. Whatever.
And soon we'll rip their stupid little fairy wings right off their bodies.
Who are you again?
And the tricks. Seriously, where is this? Like, and also, weren't the tricks in Light Rock? Whatever. Sure, whatever. Okay. I guess that's important to establish the witches are still out there, but, like... Girl, who cares?
Not me. Certainly not I.
So that was Secret of the Lost Kingdom. They had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it wasn't terrible. I still think on the whole it's a pretty good movie, but it really loses steam at the halfway point. There were just so many points where the character writing felt off. Riven's stuff annoyed me, Sky's stuff annoyed me. That whole finale is like, cool idea, but what is this execution? The rushed torturing of the Winx, the fact that Bloom's the only one who got to do anything, and yet Bloom doesn't even get to be the one who draws the sword. Are you kidding me? And in the end, yeah, it is nice to see Domino revived and Bloom meets her birth parents, but it's just, I don't really feel much because I don't know anything about them as people. I guess, yeah, it works as the conclusion to the first 3 seasons, but it's just, it really started off a lot stronger than I remember, but wow, it's very underwhelming. Like, I don't think it's bad or anything, but it definitely bears a lot of red flags for how the later seasons are written. It just, it felt a lot like the season 3 finale, where it wasn't really all that bad, but you emotionally were just kind of not invested and you were kind of ready for it to end. Yeah, so that was Secret of the Lost Kingdom. Okay.